It's like I don't know, Cardi B going on a podcast and saying something, me being like, oh my God,
Yeah,
how
literally.
dare you say that? It's like,
Yeah.
look, I'm not talking about you.
No. And here we are, episode 100.
Yeah, and here we are.
Here we are.
Thriving.
Yeah, I
Somehow.
think it's just sometimes I say things and people are like, I don't really want to know about that.
And we're back.
100!
Keeping it 100.
100! We made it.
Bravo.
GG, 100!
Clapped for 100.
She did. You better clap for 100.
Gigi's here. I'm Paulina.
I'm Tati.
Producer Marco's here.
Hi, guys.
And we are never too shy.
Yes. You know, we're like, let's do this for our 100th episode. Let's do this. And we're like, no, let's literally keep it real.
Yes.
Like, keep it 100. This
Yes.
this is what you don't see when we record. Like, Gigi's here.
Yes. And
But,
she
like,
is-
she's literally here right
yes,
now.
She inside with us.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
a
like it.
special occasion. We got G. Yeah, we got G here. Say what's up.
Hi. Our 100th episode,
100.
guys. Yay. That's amazing. So let's kick it off today. We got some Q&As. We've got Say With Your Chest. And we've got two very, very special guests that'll be in our seats soon.
As real as it gets.
Couldn't be more real if we tried.
Too real.
Too real.
I love it. So let's go with Say With Your Chest. Yay!
Yay, baby G.
Woo!
Tati started off. Say
Yeah.
With Your Chest.
My say it with your chest is if we're keeping it 100, if you don't have white teeth and you have yellow teeth and bad like oral hygiene, why are you getting tooth gems?
What?
So people are
is
getting
doing
tooth
that? Yeah.
people are getting tooth gems, and I've
Oh.
seen some where it's like you don't have good oral hygiene because if your teeth don't look white, like white, why are
Yeah.
you getting them? Because I'm noticing the grayish yellow teeth you
Oh,
have.
God.
So like that's not a good look.
No, and that's people you know are doing it or like celebrities?
No, like people I know are reposting other people doing it. Like, oh, look what I did for my friend, and I was like, you're not a good friend.
Yeah, no.
You
no,
shouldn't-
We could start with maybe some teeth whitening.
Teeth whitening
Like
strips,
sessions,
or
yeah.
like
Strip sessions,
recommend them to a dentist, or oral
So people are putting
hygienist.
diamonds in their teeth with yellow teeth?
Like not real diamonds, like tooth gems. It's like a whole thing, dude. Things are weird now. Who knows when she gets older what's gonna be the next like?
Say it with my chest. Say it with my chest would probably be like no is a full answer. Like no is a complete answer. I'm learning that. I think like a lot of people have to learn that too. Especially a lot of times people not only are afraid to like just say no and keep it moving, they have to give the explanation. But I think a lot of times when we say no, like people almost demand like a why. And it's like we have to accept both ways. Like that I don't have to say a whole thing and you don't also have to expect me to say a
Yeah.
whole explanation. I hate it, but it's true, you know? So today on the show for our 100th episode, we are doing a Q&A. Producer Marco is
the
going to
keys.
ask us the questions.
Yeah, some of you guys wrote in some questions, and then the other ones, Marco's asking us. We have no idea what these questions are, what the questions are. We're just going to answer them and keep it as real as we always do.
Keep it real.
All right, let's get into it.
Period.
All right. So first question. Has the podcast ever caused any tension in your real life? Your real ass life?
Real life.
I know it has for both of you, I think. I know cases for both of you where it has.
Tell me, because I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Well,
No.
Because even with your old co-hosts and like off mic.
oh, but the old co-host, that wasn't like in my personal life. Nothing like that. No.
No, I'm thinking like a
No, I
spouse
think-
or a friend.
Yeah, like
mean, you may-
me sharing like dating stories and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's
It's,
gotten
Afri-
you a little
it's
bit in
almost
trouble.
like I don't want to hear that, or you
African
know,
jewelry?
whatever. Yeah,
the
you know,
African
things
jewelry.
like that.
That was
That
funny.
probably. What else? I mean, not in my personal life, but like I said some shit that just riled other people up and probably affected Paulina's personal life because it was her people that didn't like what I had to say. And they wanted to get rid of me.
Don't want to get rid of you?
I think that's it. I mean, I call people out, but I never say anything that I never said in person to their face.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like, damn, like you didn't forget about that. It's like, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I think about it. Day one, we were canceled.
We were canceled day one.
We were canceled day one. And oh boy, have we come a long way. Like, you know what I mean? As far as not being canceled. But like, no, for real, we were canceled day one. And I think that's a really good point of causing, quote, issues in my life, which none of those people that tried to cancel us are upset. Like, shots were never fired.
Right.
Like, that's like I don't know, Cardi B going on a podcast and saying something, me being like, oh my God, how dare you say that? It's like, but I'm not talking about you.
No. And here we are, episode 100.
And here we are. Thriving.
Yeah, I
somehow.
think it's just sometimes I say things and people are like, I didn't really want to know about that.
Oh, yeah. See, that part.
That part.
Or people think, and I have this issue when I work in radio, people think if I tell a story that everyone knows it's about them. And I'm like, no one knows you. I promise no one knows you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, people think it's about them, or like that everyone knows it's about them when really like not a single soul knows. People think like that though.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Cancel day one, but
We're back.
We're back. We're here.
We made it.
What's the most embarrassing moment you've had on mic? I don't think I've ever.
Embarrassing?
Yeah. We haven't had any nip slips or anything.
No,
I don't.
and those wouldn't be embarrassing. I think we've had like like we couldn't stop laughing moments or
Yeah,
snorting.
I think, but I wouldn't say like anything embarrassing.
You mean last week when you guys were just roasting me?
Yeah, I thought about that.
Were you embarrassed? No,
No.
of course you don't get embarrassed.
I'm
You're
perfect.
Marco. I don't think I've had anything embarrassing, to be honest. No. I'm not embarrassed.
I don't think I had anything
I
embarrassing.
feel like it takes a lot for me to get embarrassed because I just do the most anyway. Like, I'm a silly person.
Yeah.
I'm very joyful. So, like, I don't always take myself serious. There's a time and place, and I feel like on this spot, like, I could be all the things.
You can be all the things. You can be free to be as joyful as you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything embarrassing.
No, I don't think I have anything either.
No? That's sad.
Maybe it was that one episode we had Fiamma on it. It was the episode with Fiamma where we were talking about the hug. That hug one.
Yeah.
And basically it was all about this idea of like women could have male friends, right?
Yeah.
And I was saying something and Fiamma was like, girl, first of all, you have all these guy friends and you know what it is with them, so don't act stupid or something.
Ooh.
And she like called me out on something. It's not that it was embarrassing, but I wasn't prepared for her to call me out.
Nervous covering on the podcast.
I don't feel nervous covering anything.
No, not even for your
Politics.
jobs?
I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
I'm not
not even
kidding.
nervous. It's like so. Literally, this was said in a meeting we just had last week. It's like as a government worker, because you work for CPS, like you do have to watch what you post, what you say out loud in school and around school because you're a government worker when it comes to politics. So I would say, yeah, that's my answer. Because like, for example, like I know one of the questions we got was specifically for me. And it said, Tati, where do you stand on Gaza? It was specific to me. And like, I can't go far down the rabbit hole of politics, but I think as a teacher or human, like I'm never going to be okay and think killing innocent children and people are justified. But that's as far as I could say, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to cancel everyone for everything. So like,
Yeah.
That's
There's-
very
So
true.
yeah, it's not even about being nervous. Is that the question? Nervous? I think it's just like the way our society is now. If you make a statement with something you personally don't believe in, people assume that you're anti those people.
Yeah. Mhm.
And that you don't respect them, which is not true. You could have a belief, but still allow people to live the life they want, do whatever they want. That doesn't mean I'm against them. It's just a preference.
Yeah, that's
And I
crazy.
feel like in our society, we can't say that without people trying to come for you, especially if you're like on a platform like this, because then people are just going to try to come for you in your job.
Right.
And that's stupid.
That's
Yeah.
it's very messed up.
What about you?
Nothing really. Ask me whatever you want. Even with politics and stuff, it just gets tricky because like like people can take snips or clips, right, of like what you say, and that's like not what I said. It's not what I meant. But I mean that's just life, right? So like you can't control that. But politically speaking and stuff, like I mean it's just like so much, and it's interesting because like I'm not nervous, but I'm just I guess more aware of like certain things. Like all I'm gonna say is, for example, the Charlie Kirk situation, very interesting how people spoke out, you know, because it's like if you don't, and it's no shade, no tea, and RIP to that man, but I'm just like being real where it's like, if you ask a question even of being like, you know, I don't even know the question, but it would just be something like, you know, this is sad, you know, like, but if you were to question, this is really sad and upsetting and this shouldn't have happened to him. What were his beliefs? Oh my God, like you are like a target. It's just very interesting. You can't really even ask questions, you know, and it's almost like if you don't mourn or if you don't question somebody such as him, I'll say that, then like you have no empathy and you know, you have no empathy for a father that was killed. But yeah, it's just interesting because when I think about it, it's just like, have you seen Legally Blonde where she goes, why now, why this sperm?
Yeah.
Like that's quite literally, I'm just like, no, quite literally, why now, why this sperm? And all I'm doing is asking a question. I'm not making any political statement. No one deserved anything whatsoever. Like I'm not even saying anything like that. I'm just simply asking a question. And there is a target on my back. So from that experience, I just shut up. I'm like, not into that.
Yeah, I think for that, like specifically what happened was kind of crazy to me because
It is crazy.
like the way you died doesn't absolve the way that you lived. Like it was a
Quite literally.
horrific death of anyone. Like
Absolutely.
no one should be murdered on live TV or whatever it was. Like it's crazy. But also like, what were you saying that caused someone to actually want to do that to you? And so like people, there's people who think he was like the second coming of Jesus, which is crazy.
And that's where I'm questioning. And I'm like, again, why this sperm? Why now? Why this sperm? Like I have a podcast. We have a podcast. I know if we were to pass, like, I don't know if people would commend us in such a way, like no shade, no tea.
No, yeah, of course.
I'm just genuinely asking why now, why this sperm?
I just think like what you said, Marco, like, you know, what did you do for somebody to like want to off you?
Yeah.
Or like for wanting you to die. But you know what's like crazy about our society? You could literally do nothing and people would wish ill on you or wish you could die. I'm sure this sounds really bad. I'm sure somebody probably wished that on somebody here before for no real reason either too.
Yeah.
So that's the part. I feel like there's extremes on both spectrums. There's an extreme on this side and there's an extreme on this side. And it's like, if you're not fitting the narrative of whoever you're talking to, it's like automatically like, oh yeah, I don't want to hear it. You're not.
I want to talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy. All right, we'll finish out with this one for our 100th episode. What has been your proudest moment on the podcast so far?
Proudest moment.
Come on, proud family.
Not the proud family. I feel like just being able to be authentically myself and say things unapologetically with my chest, staying true to who I am. I feel like I speak about real things that happen to me, whether it's relatable or not, but I say it and it reaches somebody. Somebody could be like, oh, I felt that, Tati, or I watch her. Just, we were at a wedding this past Saturday and a lady randomly came up to me and said, I love watching your podcast.
Aww.
Like an older woman. So like, I think what's proud is like, there's people who watch our podcast in different demographics. So for me, I feel like that's a proud moment. And no tea, no shade. The people who watch it are like educated, smart, like people who have lives going for themselves.
Yeah.
So like I like, it's like you attract what you put out.
I agree with that. And I think those moments like are so meaningful. They may seem so little, but they're so cool. Like when we didn't have an episode because we were both in Puerto Rico, we shared something and I posted and like we shared that and somebody was like, this is BS. And I was like, why is this BS? I thought they're talking about us being in Puerto Rico. I don't know what I thought they were saying. And I was like, why is this BS? And she's like, cause no new episode. Like what the fuck? And I was
Really?
like, yeah, it was really, really sweet. And I meant to tell you, it was so sweet. And I was like, oh, like that makes you feel so good, you know, and like connecting with people and especially when like they tell you like they like when you said this or when you did that, it's like my favorite. So yeah, that's one of the proudest moments.
Yeah.
All right. I always want to say Fatima. I don't know why.
Fiamma.
Because they always like, I feel like she always argues with you more. And so that's funny to just sit back and like watch you guys argue. This last time she was here was hilarious.
And it's not even.
We had like a 40-minute episode before the episode.
Before, yeah. You know what it is? And she actually said this to me when we were talking about like the keeping it 100 thing. Because, you know, Fiamma keeps it 100.
Yeah.
But she was like, okay, I'm going to say this, but don't take it the wrong way. You can't really talk about controversial stuff because you and Paulina can't really take it there. Because of what we talked about earlier, because of what we do. She's like, and that's the part that sucks. It's like the conversations we have off camera are different. But she's like, the part that sucks is you guys really can't take it there. That's why she's like, bring me in and I'll take it there. Because she doesn't have a government job like this, right? Like,
because that's also debatable. Like, what is controversial? Like, I can tell you that, like, you know, what's a debate? Like, is a hot dog a sandwich, right? That's like an actual debate on Reddit. Like, it's a thing. We talk about it all the time at work. Is a hot dog a sandwich? We can go there. Yeah. And that could be controversial. Does ketchup go on a hot dog, right? But you're right. Like, politically or something, unfortunately, we
societal
can't.
Things.
We can't sometimes. You know, it sucks. It does.
What's that?
So for like 100th episode, what do you hope for the next 100 when it comes to the future of the pod?
I would like an actual person to come here. Like, I think to hire someone to do what I do, because it's I feel like we have to do it differently. That's what I've been thinking about, like doing more like in live things, but that's all technical stuff. And besides that, just to keep doing it, having more topics, more engagement, more viewership. Like and subscribe, please.
Always.
Please do that.
No, I think just continuing everyone's journey, hopefully into further motherhood for you, for Tati, finally getting her doctorate, finally doing your dissertation, hopefully getting a man's, you know.
I'll get a doctorate before I get a man's.
Sadly, probably, but we'll get you there. We'll do a Tati dating show. And
in the casita?
In the casita.
Oh, yeah.
And then another live show. So I personally like the live shows. I think they're cool.
Yeah, honestly, I think that was a proud moment too. But like subjectively, it was proud for me because like no tea, no shade, like you say, like 90% of people were my people.
Damn, Paulina, you don't
so
believe people.
That's why I said no tea, no shade.
Yeah,
but
no, it's all tea, all shade.
I
have one friend. Like, I'm very honest about that.
No.
And
it's not even that. I just feel like
I have one friend.
I'm just repeating what Paulina said like 3 episodes ago. Like, the same people you will see, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a show at my job, whether I'm doing a story time, whether it's my like whatever it is. Like, my core people show up for me, and I think they're like the viewers. They're the ones who give feedback. They're the ones who are just engaged, and like that's a moment like to see like who your people are.
I definitely agree with that. I'm really stepping into this era right now, especially coming off of like a lot of stuff and like kind of going into other stuff too. Like, I feel like there's a quote that says, like, if you want the village, you got to be a villager. And I think I've been a shitty villager for a little bit. I have, just because I've been so busy with life and baby and just anything you can think of. Yeah. And my goal, and I've been talking about this recently with somebody else, but I'm just like, I really want to like step into that more. Like, I want to go to your next show that you do on stage.
October 25th.
Period. Like, I'll be there. So like things like that, you know, I want to step in because like you've been to my stuff, you know, you've supported me, whatever that was. If it was like here, Kiss FM, whatever I was doing, you've been there. And like, I want to be able to be the villager for the village, you know, and that's like a quote I guess you use in motherhood, but I guess it can apply to life.
No, I think that applies anywhere.
So like, I want to start doing that because I know that I've really kind of fallen off that game, and I kind of want to stop going to things that people don't come to me for. That's what I'm stopping. I had to learn that the hard way. Like, I saw this quote and it says, asking for my resources, but never supporting me is crazy. And that is so real. And I was like, I had to stop. I did. Like my best friend, he checks me every 5 seconds of my life. And he was like, where's this person? Where's that person? Oh, the person that you always give tickets to every 3 times a year when they ask you for this. And you're over here like bending over backwards, you know, fucking getting people things. He's like, where are they? And I'm like, I can't lie, you know, they're not here.
And what does it do you defending them, right?
That's very true.
What does that do for you? Like, no. Yeah, I agree with that. I think I've noticed that too. You know? Like in general.
Yeah, just in life, you know. And that's not to say like everyone's going to be at everything, because it's just not physically possible.
Yeah. You can't expect that either.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Same, sis.
So yeah, we want to wrap it with our chest. My phone's ringing, my baby's crying. There's a lot going on.
This is as
you
real
can
as
see,
it gets, friends.
This couldn't be more real. You want to talk to Chloe?
We're gonna take a break.
Yes, we sure
Because
are.
we got things to do. We're gonna let the big dogs handle the rest of this episode. The ones we know to be the realest in our life that made
Yes.
us the women who say it with our chest.
Yes.
So we're gonna bring in Miss Dixie.
Hello, I'm Dixie Torres,
You are?
Tatiana's mom.
Okay. So, question number 1. What is one thing about your daughter that she doesn't give herself enough credit about?
She's perfect in my eyes and everything she does.
Well, she's not perfect in our eyes. So, following up on that question, if you had to keep it 100, what's one thing you think your daughter still needs to work on?
I want to say when she comes home, she forgets she's not Miss T anymore.
So she bosses
That
you around?
she's the boss lady. Yeah, she kind of forgets.
Damn, Tati. Is that true? When you look at your daughter today, what makes you the most proud of what she's done or who she is? Tati's an only one, but yeah. Go ahead.
Tatiana's our only child. Of course, besides us as her parents being proud of her, I know she's proud of herself. She's always pushing herself, and nothing's going to hold her down. If anything, that makes her more motivated to complete the task. And I love that in her. She's a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Besides being a double black belt,
You're a double black
from
belt?
a young age.
What?
I guess it's just instilled in her. She's a fighter. Nothing's gonna hold her down. And when she makes her mind up to things, she does it. And I like that she sticks to that. And just waiting to see what the future holds for all of us.
What is the biggest difference you both see between how your generation handled womanhood and how this generation's handling womanhood?
I want to say that I see the woman nowadays, or our young ladies, they know the importance of being self-sufficient. What I mean is not to rely so much on a man, whether they're boyfriend and girlfriend living together or just a husband. They want to be prepared and have their own, even if, like I said, they're in a relationship. And I think that's a good sense of security, and you make yourself feel like you accomplished something. You hold that paper or you hold that title. You're your own boss. And Tatiana has gone in that path, and I'm proud of her for that. We're not going to be here forever, but if I was to go tomorrow, she has a good head on her shoulders, and she knows what she's doing.
Very nice. Very inspiring. What's your biggest ick? Do you guys know what an ick is?
Ick?
Ick, yeah.
Maybe something we don't care for?
Kind of, yeah. It's like something that is not appealing to you. It's something that annoys you, or something that you find unattractive or unflattering.
In general, or
someone.
about our daughters?
About your daughters. What's your biggest ick about your daughters?
My biggest ick
Yeah.
is her time is accounted for so much in advance. Her calendar's full every minute, any second. And she'll always put others before her. And I like that because I would too. Mm-hmm. But there comes a point in a time of your life that sometimes you just have to respectfully put your foot down.
Put yourself first.
The same way you do it to me.
I'm hearing a common
But
theme.
I guess that's a side of her that maybe the world doesn't know.
Okay.
She'll always be there for you unconditionally, even though she really shouldn't be or can't be because she has other commitments. But I guess I love her for that. But
What's a funny memory you have of your daughters? Either high school, kids, adulthood, something that like either you wanted to laugh out loud, something you remember.
she was 1.5. You weren't even 2 yet. We were on the horse and carriage by Chicago Avenue. Remember the horse and carriage back in the day? And she was just like a tape recorder. She would just pick up whatever she hears and repeat it, not knowing the meaning. But because she would get a reaction from everyone, she knew she was making us laugh or getting the attention. So she would say a bad word.
Oh, no.
And when she would say the bad word, here we are in a horse and carriage downtown. And at one point, we're stopped right on Chicago Avenue, so everyone's entertained by the horse and the good weather and the beautiful baby girl. And to make everyone laugh, she just started with her mouth. And
What did she say? Was it the F word? Yeah.
bitch,
That's what you were saying?
bitch.
The bitch? Bitch.
So
Did you
it
cover
was
your
the
ears?
wrong place, the wrong time, but she didn't know what she was saying. So that was really, it was funny. Maybe it doesn't sound right as a mom, but
Only
it
as a
was
kid?
funny. But we managed to get her to forget that word.
It's okay. My daughter goes around and says, chinga tu madre.
I love it. Ni
She just
sabe lo que está diciendo.
she randomly just goes up to people and say, chinga tu madre.
Oh, my.
Yeah, if you had a podcast, a show. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go.
What would it be about? People in our community and businesses that we should attend and not attend, hire or not hire.
Okay.
People that are fraud and cheaters and liars. We can advocate and help
You wanna
our
expose?
community to
Okay.
stay away and protect them.
Okay.
Yes.
Well said during this
I would
time.
love to be that activist and do that.
Okay. Well, thank you both for coming.
Thank you for having us. It was a lot of fun.
And we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that. As real as it gets. As real as it gets. Right, Gigi? Real as it gets.
As real as it gets. As real as it gets.
She's hungry and mad mood.
right.
Producer Marco, close this with your chest.
Don't give people the energy that you feel like that you deserve if they don't give it to you back. So basically, don't give people your energy expecting the same energy that you give them. Like,
Period.
it doesn't make sense. What are you, Scott? You okay? I thought she was about the trip.
You know, you never know with her. But that's very true.
Yeah.
And very real. And I agree. All right, follow us on social at Paulina Rowe
I talk with Tati.
and Never Too Shy Pod. We'll see you next time.
Bye.